Welcome back to the Linescapes channel. Since I'm always emphasizing that drawing is thinking and analyzing, I decided to talk in this video about the analytical aspect of drawing. This is a drawing of Ljubljana Moor. I'm currently working on a project in this area, so I decided to do a drawing video of it. The Ljubljana Moor lies on the threshold of the city and used to be a lake 5,000 years ago. It remained swampy till the 19th century, when it was partially dried up and colonized to be used as farmland. As a result, unique fine landscape pattern of fields emerged. These are still visible today, but are beginning to get turned into pastures and overgrown with shrubs and trees. About 10 years ago, the oldest wheel in the world was discovered here, which is of course interesting. All this information about a landscape is helpful when we analyze it through drawing. If we know more about an environment, we are also able to see and perceive more. First, I draw the main features of the landscape. I outline the most visible lines, shapes and directions. Even if we don't see an element in the landscape, but we know it's there, like the river in the distance for example, we can still draw it. This is because an architectural drawing does not try to depict an actual image scene, but rather the one perceived. After that, I move on to the unique texture of the fields. I also render a layer of the mountains in the back dark to create some depth. Note that I leave a sharp edge on the bottom of the image. This is to emphasize the shape of the fields and the sharp geometry of the place. I use color to emphasize the field structure and different field use. Some are wheat, some corn, many of them are pastures. I do not color the whole image, but use the color selectively, only on the landscape feature I'm interested in. This emphasizes the fields and is also a tool for analyzing. I leave the hills on the left and right side blank, since they are not an object of interest here. This also creates a compositional effect. It frames the drawing. Another layer of information that you can add to your drawing are the names of hills, rivers and important places. I write them vertically, which gives those points more of a landmark feeling. In this way, writing is also clearly distinguishable from the rest of the drawing. I hope this video will encourage you to use your drawing as a strong tool for analysis. I invite you to like and share this video to get the Linescapes project out to more people. You can also follow me on Facebook and Twitter through the link below. A final piece of advice: use the last warm days of autumn for drawing outdoors. Have fun drawing and see you guys next week.